EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. This guy's looking to get back to 500 as they come in at 3-4 on the year. On the other side, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen set to get started. Matthew Wright gets it underway. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today's going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Moving outside. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They are led out by the former Sun Devil, their rookie quarterback out of Arizona State.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here comes the blitz as he looks, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ryan Brzee, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. Play action. Tagovailoa. A throw on the move is caught. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. 4
yards on the pickup.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Saints.
Once again, it's Cook. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. A run with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 15 yards through the air. First down, New Orleans.
15. First down, New Orleans.
Run out of the gun with Cook. Finding space at the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run. It is a big run by Cook. 36 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. That's to the end zone. It is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was ready in position. And
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling right. He's going to run it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Another run here with Hubbard. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The Saints out on top. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Here's 3rd and 2. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. Try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the Saints' 18-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
To Jimmy Horn Jr. It's a gain of 3.
Back to throw. Escaping to his left. He'll try to run for it. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Right's kick is good. And the Panthers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Third and long. Here's Tua. Little short pass here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Here's Jack Fox now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now, fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Second and 10.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And that's good run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. What can they do here on third down and 7? That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
Down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Here's Cook. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook, running left. He's inside the 25. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line.
44 yards. That's another Saints.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that run.
Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for 2. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense about ready to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taking off. They'll take this one up close to the first down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, 2nd and a yard. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
And the Panthers first down.
He'll look to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Forced out wide.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. Now, Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw. He's got a man! That's McMillan! From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's another Panthers first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
first down throw for Tua. Short pass taken in by the tight end. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Second down and 3. Tua going to hold on to this, and he'll give it up on the pick. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. Saints going to use their second timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They bring the tight end in motion. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the Saints first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. New Orleans, third and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. One final throw before the break. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Well, let's go.
Set to kick off.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Rubens, the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll give up the middle. It's Hubbard. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense and running back James Cook making their way out. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Tagovailoa. Quick hitting slant there. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the handoff. This is Cook. Uh-oh. A terrific run there. All the way down to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
Now Tua.
Saints.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. It is 3rd and long. Tua gonna throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. Officially at even 50-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? You're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10.
Here comes Hubbard on a toss to the right. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds. A loss of a couple. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
15.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Oh, run with Cook. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Tua gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, New Orleans.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now to give to Cook, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Throwing on 3rd down. Tungo Bailoa under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Saints will punt this one away.
A loss of 8 yards.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Danny Stutzman there for the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And this will be a Panthers 1st down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Another run here with Hubbard. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They set up the screen here to Hubbard. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Saints offense and running back James Cook making their way out. They'll begin here on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. This crowd into it now. as we get to third down. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up fourth down. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Throwing now from the gun. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And 3.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
First down.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on first and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
James Cook, the ball carrier.
It's third and 4.
The 30-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Now it's Tua. Open man, left side. He's got it.
On the play.
They'll come up here. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Tight end on the move left. On second down. Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Third and 7.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
A shotgun snap for 2. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Saints lining up in punt formation as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Quincy Riley on the coverage.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
22 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air one more time. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. They'll try and get there on the ground. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on down. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. All set to kick this one away, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's taken in by McMillan. It is 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He runs with it. That one good for 26 yards. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They'll run with Hubbard. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
2nd down, goal to go.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up, as they have to give it up on down.